After watching Bling Empire, I just want to be like Anna when I grow up. Hey everyone, it's Sharana from Para Wait. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Netflix series Bling Empire, which is currently streaming on the Netflix platform. This series follows LA's wildly wealthy Asian and Asian American fun seekers as they go all out with fabulous parties, glamour, drama in this reality series. So you know what? Netflix is trying to become for everybody's next with these reality series. And I have to say, after watching the first episode of Bling Empire, I was absolutely hooked with all of the drama, all of the money. It was just a lot happening in this series, and they had me from beginning to end. But for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, hello, so glad you came, I hope you stay. I tell you what I enjoyed about the series, what I didn't like about the series, and is it worth your time watching it or not on Netflix this weekend, because a lot of stuff has come out this weekend. So going into what I enjoyed about Bling Empire. So I typically don't watch all of the reality series on Netflix just because I just don't have that much time to do so. But I was like, you know what? Netflix is trying to take their real take on Crazy Rich Asians. I love the movie. I was like, let me give this TV series a try, and I fell in love. And it really has to be with the balance of characters that they have on the series. My two standout favorites of the series has to be Kevin, who is really like everyone's unwealthy friend. He's a model who has moved to LA, who has really found a really great group of friends who just happen to be rich on top of it. I love his interactions with him and his best friend Kane, who is another person on the show as well. And really, that's what I enjoyed the most about Bling Empire, is you truly feel like these are real friendships, that everyone, there are some fake friendships that happen, and you'll see that's a part of the drama that happens throughout this first season of Bling Empire, but I truly felt like everyone was just genuine friends. And it was nice to not see, even though some of the characters on this show are superficial, but it was nice to see that they don't judge a person's character by their bank account, that they have friends who come from all different social classes. And that's why I really love to see how Kevin interacts overall with the entire cast of the show. But Anna, honey, Anna is my spirit warrior. She is my spirit warrior. She's who I aspire to be when I grow up. I'm pretty sure if you watch this, and you should be watching this, that Anna will be your favorite person on this series. And I don't know, she might be the wealthiest. I don't know if it's between her and Christine, who is the other drama troublemaker of the show, but I just love Anna's attitude, how even though she has all this money, she just keeps it real, and she only wants real people around her. And I just think they did a really great job with casting. There are some people who are just like a little bit too over the top for me, but I do love that they chose people from all of these different backgrounds as to how they are rich, how they get their money, and also too, really how they choose to spend their money. There are people who are super flashy. There are some people just like, yeah, I'm buying all this expensive stuff, but like at the end of the day, I really don't care. But there is drama that happens. I would say the biggest part of drama happens with Christine, who she's not my most favorite. I respect her, but she's not my most favorite on the show. But also too, there's some relationship drama between two of the characters, Kelly and Andrew, in a very toxic relationship, which I have a ton of thoughts on, which I will get into in the spoiler review later this week. But there is a lot happening. There is a lot of tea that is spilled. So there is a lot of relationship drama, just drama in general between people flossing their checkbooks at one another. And so that's what really kept me engaged throughout the course of this series. I got really attached to the characters. I wanted to know what was happening with them. And they just did such a great job of stirring the pot and really keeping me invested to keep hitting next after each episode ended. And also too, it's a quick binge, just 30-minute episodes. I believe there's only 8 episodes. So this is actually a pretty quick binge, but it was just so nice to just see. I was like, oh, this is how super rich people do it. Like, who not, celebrities and stuff like that. This is just how rich people live. It just helped me escape for a moment as I'm sitting in my little apartment during this pandemic. But even though I had a lot of things that I did enjoy about Bling Empire, I did have some issues. I wish that the show did a better job of just showing what these characters do for work throughout the course of the day. Like, how do they keep money coming in? They go through how everyone has their money in the first episode, but I wish that we could have balanced the luxury of their lives with how, you know, because some of these people do work. I mean, some of these people have married into money, but it would be nice to see, as people talk about, you know, some of the trust fund kids who are being pressured by their parents because they're going to have to start actually working and not just spending mommy and daddy's money. I would like for them to focus a little bit more on the pressures of that, what it's like to be a trust fund kid, but also too, you're living this like life of the rich and fabulous, but pretty soon you're going to have to buckle down and actually take over the family business. So what does the preparation look like for people like that? But also too, with Kevin, he models. I wanted to see how he balances having this life with all his rich friends, but also too having to like pay the bills. There's a lot of, he talks about how he doesn't have as much money as everyone else, but I would love to actually see him in the gist of like what he does for a living as a model. So I just wanted to see a little bit more of their backgrounds. Like, we know they have all of this money. Instead of me just watching them spend it, I would love to see how they continue to earn money more and more. And then also too, I would be really interested to see how Asian Americans or Asians react to this, because even though I enjoyed it for the drama and the tea, I don't necessarily know if this is the best example of Asian culture. Especially with these wealthy trust fund kids who are really just, at times it seems like they're just trying to do anything because they're on camera for the drama. I don't know how a lot of people would necessarily respond to the depiction of Asian culture, of these young Asian American people on the show. So I'll be really interested to hear that perspective. I don't know if they would necessarily be okay with this, my personal opinion. But hey, that's not for me to judge. But overall for me, due to the drama, the tea, the luxury, I really enjoyed Bling Empire. I wasn't expecting to I binged the entire season in a day. That's how much I enjoy Bling Empire. And I just thought, let me share this with the world. Let me tell you guys, this is what you should be watching. If you love reality TV, if you love just watching rich people spend money, do all of these crazy things, get into drama, watching toxic relationships, Bling Empire has all of this. So those are pretty much my thoughts on Bling Empire Season 1. As always, my name is Sharana from Pair Waits, and if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit that notification bell. And I love you guys 3000, and until I see you again.